Okay, in one of my videos, I believe I explained why these homemade doors were not gonna be awesome. The thickness of them and the way I made them bifold, they fold in to the sides here. So, you know, this set of doors folds up to this side, which I end up losing about almost 5.5 inches on that side, 5.5 inches on that side. So my wonderful, let me move back a little bit, sorry. My great 10 by 10 door shrunk then now it's like 9 by 10. So I decided I was gonna start looking, and I came across this door. So this door was 10 feet high, but it was a little over 12 feet wide. So I already cut the first panel. All I'm gonna do is show you how simple these are to cut, and then put the end caps back on. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my rigid cordless saw I started one little cut just to see how it was gonna be. So just make sure you got your safety glasses on and ear protection, because it does kind of throw some chips, but here goes. Just kind of show you how easy it cuts. So it seems to cut pretty good. I just need to go nice and slow. I'm just using a regular blade, and I've got it in on the correct way. It's got carbide tips. Some other people say put them in the other way. A friend of mine loaned me his little Milwaukee metal cutting saw. I was using my Ridgit, but the little Milwaukee seemed to work really nice. Okay, my lovely assistant just showed how easy it is to pop the little screw out, and then this whole piece comes off the end. It doesn't tip over, but with just a little bit of finessing, should be able to pull this end cap right off. So the end cap comes right off, the screw comes right out, super easy. Okay, so the piece is slipped back on. I pulled the bottom off so I could get it back on easier. The screw goes back in there, and it is pushed up in there tight. Okay, here's the door on the inside. You can see it's a little cruddy. If you look over here on the side, it was in a building. It just kind of, you know, got a little crud to it. But if you look over on this side, I took a little bit of cleaner and I scrubbed it down, and it came out looking really good. So you can see I cleaned up to here, and then there's some of the staining and stuff, but it comes right off. So I look forward to having it completely clean and finished. I gotta still put the header in above the door and get the tracks, but you can kind of see it came out good. Everything lined up nicely. So, you know, everything went back together, just basically like a regular door. I did pre-drill the holes to put the hinges back on. If you looked at like the factory spots, these are right where they were. I didn't move the hinges. I just cut a little bit off each side of the door. So pre-drill those little holes just so the screws went in just like the factory one, like right here. Let's see if we can see them. There. So there's like the factory holes that they put in them. So I did the exact same thing, just pre-drilled them. So I'll have to get up there and do a little more scrubbing, but there it is. So don't be afraid to get a door that is oversized for your particular building. Man, I'm tripping on everything in here. It's a mess right now. Don't be afraid to pick up a big door and cut it down. As long as the height is correct, the width doesn't really matter. So like I said, I took almost 2.5 feet off this door total. All right, hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you got some kind of cool project like this too.